What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Matt here. So I'm going to be doing an update video. This is an EDC update video. So we're going to be talking about the KoreEssentials X5 Tactical belt. I've literally been wearing this non-stop for the last 2 months, guys, and I'm telling you, this is my belt. This is my go-to belt. So we're going to be talking about the little update. So let's get into it. Now, I've preached this and preached this and preached this ever since I had a YouTube channel. All right. And that was the same thing. I've taught to my students, everyone else. If you are dedicated to carrying a firearm, whether it's for defense every single day long, whether it's for competition, whether it's for both, whether it's for duty, you need a solid foundation. All right, you have to have a solid foundation, be able to hold up the weight of the firearm and the magazine pouches, whatever else you have on your belt. You need a solid base. And for years, I've gone through a ton of belts. I've absolutely gone through a ton of belts. I've gone through fancy handmade, bullhide leather, Amish handmade, EDC tool belts. I've gone through 511 Tactical, $70 511 Tactical belts. I've been through those, and those weren't even close. I've been through just standard old web belt when I first started carrying my guns. I was actually, for a while, if you guys remember when I first started the channel, I was using a Home Depot tool belt. Literally a Home Depot tool belt that I had that fit in my loops in my pants. I used that for a long time because that's all I could afford at the time when I first started the channel. So I've been preaching this for a long time. If you are dedicated to carrying a firearm, whether it's a competition, defense, whatever it is, duty, you have to have a good solid foundation. You can't build a house or a tower without the foundation, right? You need that base. You need that base. So for me, that has become this belt. Now, first thing I'm going to throw out a little disclaimer, guys. I am not sponsored by KoreEssentials. Okay? I'm not sponsored by KoreEssentials. I'm not sponsored by anybody. All right. So they sent me the belt, said, hey, Matt, go check this belt out. Why don't you do a video? Tell us what you think. And I did that. And guess what? I love the belt. All right. And that's why I'm doing the video, is because I would never recommend anything to you guys that I wouldn't use myself. And I'm telling you right now, all the belts I've seen out in the market, this is the one that I'm using. Now I'm going to show you a little bit about the benefits of having a good solid belt. All right. So when I carry my gun every day, whether I carry every day like 24/7. When I wake up in the morning, I put my gun on. I take it off before I go to bed, before I get in the shower, right? I mean, I carry my gun, I'm dedicated when it comes to carrying my gun for defense. At the same time, I'm also now a member of the IDPA. I am literally training an hour, maybe 2 hours a night sometimes, down here in this basement with my laser trainer, in and out of the waistband, in and out of the outside the waistband holster with my fancy vest on over there, because you got to be cool if you want it, by wearing a vest if you join the IDPA. So I practice nonstop, and I've used this belt. I've used a variety of guns on this belt, and I use it all day long. I literally have no other belts. When this came in the mail, I tossed out my other ones because I'm like, okay, this belt's cool. Now, first I'm going to cover the basis. Once again, this is a belt, a nylon belt, good quality nylon belt, with a Kore technology inside, which I'm not going to pull this apart to show you. But basically, it prevents this from squishing down. I could squeeze this all day long. The first time I did it, I actually popped a tendon or something in my hand when I did it. That's how tough these things are. If you were to drop this on the floor in the middle of the night, you'd hurt your foot or you'd roll your ankle. That's how heavy duty this is. And that is important when it comes to carrying a gun. Because I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to show you my average setup right here. So we'll start with, we're going to put it, here we go. This right here, right, this is a Bravo concealment. This is Bravo concealment dual mag pouch from a 1911. What I do is I loop it on my weak side, and I actually have a belt loop in the middle here. So I loop it through there, weave it through that belt loop, then I put it through this one, wrap it around my body, obviously, and put it on. So I have the mag pouch on it, and my standard carry is right here. The standard carry is a 1911 in this actual holster right here from my friend Arsenal Artistry. So I put it right there, and this right here is how I carry my gun on a daily basis. This is inside the waistband, and this is on my weak side. I carry it like this. Whatever gun I'm carrying, and most of the time I'm carrying this gun, this is how I set up my firearm. Now, the benefits of not the bending and all the other stuff is when this is up against your body and you have these guns on those spots and it's lined up exactly where you want it to be, you're standing upright for that, this will not wobble. It will not shake. It will not bounce around. The belt will not be weak enough and pull it down there. It will stay upright like that all day long. It literally will stay like that all day long. And that's important because when it comes to drawing your pistol from concealment or competition, wherever it is, it will be in the exact same spot you need it to be. It will be a consistent draw in and out of the holster nonstop. When you do your mag changes, I carry my mags on my strong side. That's how you do it. This is my concealed carry setup right there from 1911. Now, when I use my Glock, this is my Glock 23. All right, this is my Glock 23. This is my other concealed carry setup, which is right here. Well, the difference is this side, the mags right here, I would switch out with this Bravo concealment mag pouch. Okay, it's a single mag pouch. I would switch that right there, and it's all about consistency. They are in the same exact spot no matter which gun I carry. So every single time I go to draw the pistol from concealment, this is where they will be, and they will not shift, they will not move, and that is important when it comes to muscle memory and like I said, when it comes to consistency. Now, I've also been practicing for the IDPA, and a lot of it has outside the waistband. All right, outside the waistband with your fancy little pancake holster here. So I'll show you. This right here is my IDPA setup. All right, this right here is my IDPA setup. Once again, I have my mag pouches on this side, and I have the outside the waistband holster of my 1911 on the other side, and it's always in the same exact spot. No matter which way I shift, it is always in the same spot, and the support, the belt, allows that to happen. Now, I've done everything. I've even tried this on it. All right, I've been working on this, and this is my heaviest gun. My 686 plus 4-inch. I've tried this, I practiced with it, and this Galco holster. I've tried that nonstop, and it even holds the weight up of this. And, you know, I cannot emphasize this enough. Empathize, whatever. I cannot say this enough, guys. You need a good solid belt when you're dedicated yourself to carrying a firearm. You just got to have it. One, you have that consistency of your draw, and two, comfort. Comfort factor is a big deal. The biggest reason most people don't carry a gun is either one, because they're not allowed to in their office, or two, it just gets so uncomfortable at the end of the day because they just don't have a good belt or a good setup for it. And when you don't have a good belt, you don't have that good foundation, you're constantly fighting with your pants to keep them up. You gotta have a good solid belt. So guys, if you don't have one yet, guys, go out, get yourself a belt. I mean, you can get whatever belt you want. Personally, this is the ones I would recommend. And like I said, I would never, ever recommend any product that I would not personally use myself. And this is my go-to. This is the only belt I own now. This is the only belt that I own now, is my KoreEssentials. I have my X5 Tactical belt. Guys, go check them out. The link will be down below in the description. There's actually a discount code down there too, so if you pop that in, you get a slight little discount price. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about me, guys. If you like the content of this channel, guys, go check me out on Patreon. You can help support this channel, whether it's $1 a month or whatever it is. That is also down in the description below. Remember, guys, it is our responsibility to take care of each other and protect each other. Peace.